At the Curry Auto Collision Center, a car with deer remnants brushed across it is an unfortunately familiar sight. Collision Center manager Ron Mueller says he has 3 or 4 cars with deer-related damage at any given time.
I've hit 3 personally myself. I mean, you hear the story. I didn't see it coming. All 3, didn't see any of them, and until it was, I had antifreeze and Freon, seeping from my vehicle. So.
Mueller says repairs on deer-related damage average about $3,000 or $4,000, but he's seen some reach around $10,000. In 2010, the Indiana State Police recorded 168 deer-related collisions across the state. Only Marion and Lake counties had lower percentages of deer-related collisions than Monroe, while the highest percentages were found in rural counties in the northeastern and southwestern parts of the state. But deer populations in urban areas like Bloomington have become an increasingly prominent problem across the nation. Urban areas similar to Bloomington can support a deer population of around 100 per square mile, but some areas in Iowa have seen well over that number. In early 2010, a petition was presented to Mayor Cruzan from citizens concerned about the growing deer population in the city. As a result, the mayor commissioned the joint Bloomington-Monroe County Deer Task Force. The 11-member committee was appointed by the city council, the county council, and the mayor. The group offers a diverse range of interests, including a biology PhD student, a city councilman, a hunter, and the CEO of the Monroe County Humane Association.
Yes, I think that was deliberate because the intention was to represent a wide variety of views on this subject. People have very different feelings about deer, and some people are, who are trying to raise vegetables or whatever, are very annoyed about the predation from deer, and some other people think it's wonderful to see them in their yards and enjoy seeing them.
The task force held public comment hearings this summer in an effort to gauge the attitudes of the community towards the deer population. The hearings were well attended, but subsequent open meetings have seen very low public turnout. The task force also put out an online survey, which elicited almost 800 responses. Respondents were asked various questions about deer sightings and what population control methods they would support. They have spent their time researching and discussing possible population control methods, making sure that each is not only approved by the Indiana Department of Natural Resources, but that it also satisfies the wishes of the community. However, the all-volunteer committee is limited to only 1 meeting a month, which has led to some complaints about an apparent lack of progress.
I think general public reaction has been good, some impatience. People would like there to be resolution right away. But this has been going on for quite a few months because there's a lot of data to review. We've done a public survey, we've done public outreach meetings, and it takes time to build consensus. So in the end, we're going to end up with a very, a thorough report with lots of data and something that will be of use to policymakers.
The task force has considered many methods, from trap and relocate or contraception to increased hunting and even sharpshooters, each with its own set of safety concerns. But the task force has to consider the safety of the deer and the nature of any death that might occur. Granbois says the task force has made it their goal to make a recommendation to the city council by the end of the year, and Councilman Rollo says the report should be done in February or March. But the deer population is most visible in the fall and early winter, and deer auto collisions are still very much a problem.
It's sad, really for the animals. Really, you think about it. I mean, they're in their environment, and they run out and they get hit. It's not always a quick and painless death, for the animal. So yeah, so I mean that can be, depressing if you think of it in that aspect of it, But on the flip side of it, people have been killed too.
So the task force continues to walk a fine line between doing what is best for citizens and what is best for the deer. For WTIU News, I'm Dalton Main.